Alright guys, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was putting it off and I was dreading it and dreading and dreading it, but cutting out those arches right there isn't too bad. You end up using a Dremel with a stone, rounded stone, and just took my time little bit by little bit and eventually got it where I needed it to. It only took me about 20 minutes maybe to do all 4 of those. I'm pretty happy with that. It's not perfect. Might use some of that black silicone I was talking about that's going to go around the outside edge and maybe put it from the back side after the gauges are mounted and fill in that. There's a little gap there and a little gap at the top of there that you can see daylight, not in the camera, but you can see daylight through it. Maybe there, yeah, now you can see it there. So anyway, got all the gauges in, they all fit nice and tight, everything's good. I got the shrouds all prepared and ready to go. And here, let me show you what I did. I ended up I just used a solder gun with a tear-shaped drop tip on it. And I just melted the plastic together because this is PETG that I 3D printed, and this is probably ABS, I would guess. So last night I just glued these, put it on here, and I put them where they needed to be, and I glued the tabs to this, and then I came back through and melted the plastic together. It's just like welding. You got to get both sides of the seam and kind of bring the plastic back and forth and mix it up, and I kind of swirled a little bit, just really mixed up the plastic to get a good grip. It's not pretty. I'm not even the first to admit that is pretty darn ugly, to be honest with you, but it's clear against black. There's not much I can do about that. Oh, and this tab on the back, just a little bitty thin tab. I didn't have room for much there. I barely got that on there, but everything seems pretty strong. I don't think it's gonna break. I think we're good to go. In order to do this tab on the back though, the slot is so thin and it needs to slide over that tab right there, but there's this bracket. It's a screw that you put it on here and you put a screw through it, and it helps hold everything together. So in order to take this off and on, he'll have to pull that piece of metal clip, just like on this side. He'll just have to pull it off and then pull the plastic off, put the plastic on, put the clip back in. So I think it'll be okay though. We do this, put it where it goes. So now that tab it's pretty close. There we go. That tab, that's gonna work. That'll have to be pushed in just a little bit when the screw gets to be put in it. And that one a little bit that way. I think once you put a screw in it, it'll be good. I'll give it a shot here in a minute. But I think that I just wanted to get it all test fitted. It all seems pretty well. I think that looks good. I still haven't found out what car this goes in. I'm gonna see him tomorrow when we get together. So I'll ask him then what car it's for. I just can't remember off the top of my head. So I'm going to go back, take this back apart. I still have more screws to put around the outside edge to hold the main part in. I just want to make sure it's nice and secure, and I won't have to worry about that falling apart on them. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to put a bunch more screws all the way around the whole outside edge to hold this section in, and I'm going to call it good. I'll do one last video after it's all done and I kind of get it put together and all the screws are in, and hopefully he likes it.